All is at rest. I in my Saviour am happy and blessed, watching and waiting, looking above, filled with His goodness, lost in His love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Saviour all day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Saviour all the day long. Amen. Amen. This evening's text is taken from the words of the Apostle Paul, a well-known text. Behold, now I see through a glass darkly, but then I shall see face to face.
Do you think he saw me then? Sometimes they do, just for a moment. You get a glimpse. Can't let it go too far, because it brings into question the whole issue of faith. If I get seen, really seen, faith is over. It's not needed anymore. Why did I bother with faith in the first place? Well, I'd love to have time to go into that with you, but we get into that part in the sermon I want you to hear.
What is this glass darkly then? It's not a real glass, is it? A glass is a metaphor for stories. A story which gives us a glimpse of a spiritual truth. Jesus called them parable. Stories is good enough for me. Now, Jesus talked a lot about sheep. Lived in a world where people understood stories about sheep. So, I do the same here in Wales. As many sheep as sinners in Wales, eh? As many sheep as sinners! Now, my story concerns a man who went to market. An ordinary man. A man perhaps just like our Gareth. Oh, yeah. So, we'll call him Gareth, shall we? Would that be all right with you, Gareth? Edward, you'd better give him permission to speak. He's busting a blood vessel there.
Yes, Reverend Davies, I read your story.
This is the story of a man, a Gareth, who went to market. His pockets were empty. Apart from a few pence, he was just chatting to the farmers and looking at the sheep. And he saw some sheep he liked, did Gareth. Oh, he was a good farmer who knew what he was about. He saw some sheep there. Some lovely sheep. Beautiful sheep,
That lovely white shirt.
Now, brethren, I wasn't speaking specifically to our Gareth here, but maybe the Lord, is asking a question of us all tonight. Gareth has seen something lovely, some sheep he fancies. Oh, he longs to take them home, to carry them home to his pastures, to make his dad proud of what he's done at market. Shall I tell you what Gareth did? Put you out of your misery, shall I? He doesn't wait for the auction to begin. He goes instead to the auctioneer. And he says to him, Sir, I fancy your sheep, but I haven't got any money. Ah, says the auctioneer, looking at him with eyes of compassion. Do you really want those sheep?
Yes, yes I do, Reverend.
White shirt, boy.
Well, says the auctioneer, I can see how much you fancy those sheep. And despite the fact that you have no money, you shall have them. You shall have them! Oh, how can this be? Asked Gareth amazed. Well, you see, I trust you. I trust you to pay, you see. Despite the fact that I never met you in my life, I would trust you with my life. Because I know you were Father. I know you were Father. Hallelujah, you see, brothers and sisters of Bethel. We come to market with nothing. But we have a Father who knows all our needs and who will see that every need is met. That every need is met. Like Gareth in the story, we've come looking for something tonight. We are looking for a new deacon. Don't look for a man or a woman with special gifts or abilities. Don't look for someone who can do the job. Look for a man or look for a woman with empty pockets. One of whom the auctioneer can say,